Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will be doing presentation on our group project, which is the CAPSTONE project management system. And before we start, let me first introduce our group members. First, we have Zul Amri bin Sabidin, Nur Shahira Atika binti Ismail, Muhammad Ashif Mikael bin Nur Hisam, and Nur Suhaila binti Yusuf. Now, let's move to the introduction of our project. A CAPSTONE project, also known as Final Year Project or FYP, is the most final and most important academic task for a student. It represents the culmination of all knowledge, skills, and theories that students have learned throughout their courses of studies. Through this project, students are required to think holistically, identify real-world problems, and propose practical solutions based on their academic knowledge. The process involves proposing a project, conducting research, developing solutions, and finally, presenting and documenting the outcomes in a formal report. To manage this entire process more efficiently, our group developed the CAPSTONE project management system, and in this system, students register and log in before submitting their project proposals. Lecturers then review the proposals and decide whether to approve or reject them. Once approved, the project is recorded in the system, progress can be tracked, and submissions are monitored to ensure the project runs smoothly and meets faculty requirements. Moving on to the objectives of the project, our project have two main objectives. The first objective is to centralize and manage entire CAPSTONE project process in one system. This includes proposal submission, supervisor approval, project development, final submission, and evaluation, all managed through a single web-based platform. The second objective is to improve efficiency and transparency for students, lecturers, and administrators. Students can easily track their project status, lecturer can manage supervision and grading more efficiently, and administrators can monitor overall progress with accurate and organized data.
Next slide is the problem statement. There are several problem statements that I will state in this present. So currently, CAPSTONE or final project process is mostly handled manual using email, message, and different platform. So this process is confusing and unorganized for student, lecturer, and administration. Next problem is sometimes student doesn't know the exact time or status of their proposal, submission, or marks, and lecturer face a difficult to tracking the multiple students to give them timely feedback, and administration also struggle to monitor project progress and manage the student and lecturer record efficiently. So because of this, the CAPSTONE management process becomes slow and prone to error, and the important data can be misplaced, delayed, or difficult to access. Therefore, a central system needs to be improved and need to be more organized and efficient way. So this leads to the development of CAPSTONE project management system, which help to improve the project tracking, communications, and overall management.
Moving on to the technical side of the project, this slide outlines our technology stack. We have selected a reliable and widely supported set of tools to ensure the system is functional, responsive, and easy to manage. Starting with the front end, we are using the core web standards, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML provides the structure of our pages, CSS handles the visual styling, and JavaScript is implemented to make the site interactive. For the backend, we are utilizing PHP. It serves as the engine of our application, handling the server-side logic and processing data between the user and the server. This is supported by our database choice. It is MySQL. It is a robust relational database that allows us to securely store and retrieve all necessary information such as profiles, project submission, or system records. Finally, to manage our development and deployment, we are using PHP which gives us a graphical interface to handle our MySQL database tasks easily. The entire system is built as a web-based platform, ensuring that users can access it from any device with a browser without needing to install additional software. By combining these technologies, we've created a stack that is both powerful for development and seamless for the end user.
So now I will walk you through the system from the student's perspective to the lecturer experience, and finally from the administration point of view, demonstrating how each role is seamlessly integrated within the systems. So let's start with the student portal. When students first access the system, they will land on the student login page. Here they enter their username and passwords to log in. If student doesn't have an account yet, they can sign up by clicking the sign up button. This will take them to the registration page where they need to fill in their name, metric numbers, program code, contact details, email, and create a username and a password. So back to login again. So first let me enter my username and password. So after logging in, students will land on the dashboard. This dashboard includes several sections, which is My Profiles. This section displays the student metric number, program, and email address, allowing students to verify their information. Next is Proposal Status. This shows whether the student's proposal has been submitted. If not, there will be a Submit Now button for students to upload their project proposal. Last is the Final Project section. These sections will remain locked until the proposal is approved by the supervisor. Now let's take a look at the proposal submission process. So at the proposal section, this is where the students submit their project proposal. Students will enter their project title, select their assigned lecturer, assigned supervisor from a drop-down list, and upload their project proposal as a PDF document. For example, let me place this. Okay, so I will enter hotel management systems. So I will assign my lecturer is Dr. Amjari Abubakar. So submit proposal. So once the proposal is submitted, the system will update the proposal status to submitted, and the students will receive confirmation that their submission was successful. The supervisor will then review and approve or reject the proposal. After the proposal submission, the final project section still remains locked until the proposal have been approved. This ensures that students cannot proceed to the final project phase without the supervisor validation. If the proposal is rejected, the students will see a rejected status on the proposal page. Feedback from the supervisor will be displayed showing what needs to be revised, and then the students can update the proposal based on the feedbacks. Well, what did I do? Let's say we choose okay. We resubmit the proposal, and then click the resubmit proposal button, so that the proposal is sent it again to be reviewed by the supervisor. Once you submitted, the proposal will review the updated proposal, and the process allows the students to make necessary change before the proposal is approved. After the proposal is approved by the supervisor or the lecturer, students will move into the project phase. This section marks the beginning of the next stage in the project journey. The status bar will show proposal as a completed, and students will proceed to the development phase. Once the final project phase is unlocked, students can access the final submission section. In this section, students will need to upload following materials, which is students will upload their completed report or thesis in the PDF format, and students can also upload their presentation slides or presentation PDF, or also they can paste a link to their presentation online presentation link. And last is for the system proof of a video walkthrough. Students are required to provide a YouTube link showing a video walkthrough of their system in action. For example, let me fill all the materials needed for this final submission. Okay, so first I will choose these files, and then I'll paste a YouTube link, and for the system proof also. Okay, so now we have finally submitted the final project submissions. After the supervisor have evaluate your final project, you can view your grade in the My Mark section. This section shows a breakdown of your final grade, including the mark for each component of the project. And the total score is displayed along with any supervisor comments such as feedback on their proposal. So now moving on to the lecturer login perspective. So first I will enter the lecturer username and password. Okay, so once logged in, let's take a look at the lecturer dashboard. So the lecturer plays a key role in reviewing proposal, grading final project, and providing feedbacks. Once a lecturer logs in, they are directed to their personalized dashboard. Here the lecturer can view their overall progress of assigned students, including proposal approvals and the completion status of final grading. The dashboard displays a key information such as number of proposal approved, the percentage of final project graded, and provides a quick link to manage proposal and final project. So now let's take a look at the review proposal section. So the lecturer can view list of all student proposal along with details such as student names, project title, submission date, and the proposal current status, pending, approved, or rejected. So the lecturer can then approve or reject each proposal. If the proposal is rejected, the students will be required to revise and resubmit it, and if approved, the student can move on to the next phase of the project. So for example, then I will approve it. So now the proposal have been approved. So once the proposal is approved, the lecturer can track the status of student final project. They can see whether the project has been submitted or still in progress. Lecturer can reuse submitted materials like final reports, presentation slides, and system demo video. These sections allow the lecturers to monitor which projects are completed and ready for grading. So the systems provides a grading forms where the lecturer can review all submitted materials and assign marks for each component based on fixed rubrics. Let me assign all the marks first. Like 59, and then for the report is 20. Okay, now I will choose the rubric files. Once all the grades are entered, the final score is automatically calculated and stored in the system. The lecturer can see the class average score and score distribution and the highest and the lowest score among students in the class grade analytics. This features allows the lecturer to identify the trends, track overall performance, and provide additional support if needed. Now I'm going to the demo admin panel in the CAPSTONE project management system. The admin can manage students, lecturer, and project all in one place. So first I'm going to enter the username and password for the admin. So upon login, you will see the admin dashboard. It gives you an overview of the system showing the total of number of students, lecturer, proposal, and active projects. Next, we have the managing lecturers. So, managing lectures, here you can add, edit, or deactivate the lectures. You can also assign them to a specific project or department, ensuring they have the right access in the system. Now, moving on to the next section, which is manage students. This manage student section, you can add, edit, or deactivate the student account similarly to the managing lecturer sections. And last is for the posting announcement. In posting announcement, you can send important message to all user, whether it's about deadline, updates, or system change. For example, so now the announcement will be added to the announcement dashboard.
And finally, to conclude it all, the CAPSTONE project management system provides an efficient and structured solution for managing final year project. It integrates proposal submission, supervision, project tracking, final submission, and evaluation into one centralized platforms. This system helps students to manage their projects more clearly, assists lecturers in supervising and grading efficiently, and allows administrators to monitor overall progress efficiently. By improving efficiency, transparency, and data organization, the system reduces manual workload and support better academic management. Overall, this project enhances the capstone process and contributes to improved communication, smoother workflows, and higher academic quality. So that's all from our group. Thank you for staying until the end of this presentation.